Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Kobus and I work for SCAN, which is the Snake Conservation Association of Namibia. Typical day would be a normal 8 to 5 actually, but we catch snakes in our free time. We are volunteer based and we can get calls any time of the day. So preparation is key. We always drive with our tools in our car, always ready. If I can't take a call myself, then we have a group that we post on if there's a snake incident or conflict situation, and one of the persons on our snake group or catchers group would respond to the call. So typical day is just be prepared always. Okay, first things first is always check if the snake is still in sight. It's very important for us to know that the snake is still there. A lot of the times we come out for call-outs and the people have lost sight of the snake. Then we have to look for it. So we establish, is the snake still on sight? Obviously, as we get out of the car, you grab your tools, which would consist of a hook or a tongue, and then we basically just try and get to the animal as soon or as quick as possible to secure it and prevent any incidents from happening. Every situation is unexpected because we are dealing with wild animals, dangerous wild animals. Most of the time we don't know what kind of species we're dealing with. So you have to assume the worst, and therefore you can never be relaxed about a call out. We have gotten call outs where people say they saw this kind of snake when in fact it's something completely different. So we go in blind, so to speak, assuming that it is a venomous species that we are dealing with. Skills needed, I would definitely say, is being calm in stressful situations. Although that's not a skill, that's probably more of a trait. Your skills would include using your tools correctly. If you can use the tool correctly, you can catch any kind of snake. Your skills are also developed over time. Just because you have done one training course doesn't mean that you're a professional now. You have to catch hundreds of snakes in order to perfect your skill. Every situation is different, which requires a different approach to the situation. In some cases you have to be strong, especially when working with pythons. The most satisfying part for me is actually working with kids, educating people. You can really change the perception of people when it comes to dangerous animals and incidents where they fear the animal. Snakes are probably one of the most feared animals in our country at least, and therefore it's important for us to educate people and just make sure they understand the importance of snakes as well in the ecosystem. So I would say educating people, but kids, they are the most satisfying. They still appreciate it, even though they're difficult to communicate with. And then secondly, I would say, is releasing and setting these animals free back into nature without them being killed. I love nature a lot more since working with animals, and I have a big appreciation for nature, even though it's been since childhood, but this has just made that a bigger passion of mine. The bigger the snake, the better. So for me, it was catching big snakes, and two instances stand out where it was a very big python, well over 3.5 meters, and a black mamba of close to 3 meters also, in the dark with almost no light. And it was my first experience to catch mamba, and that stands out as one of the moments that I truly don't know how I did it, but it did wake me up. I'll guarantee you that. People think that we just come in and we grab the snake and we go like they see on TV. We don't do that. We're actually very safe. We always use our tools. A misconception is that we can get bit by snakes and nothing happens to us. The thing is, we do get bit sometimes by non-venomous things, which is fine, but we're not resistant, or people ask us, do we take special medicine? We don't take special medicine. And the other question that we get is, do we talk to the snakes? How do we communicate to the snakes not to bite us? And well, snakes don't have ears, so we can't really tell them, please don't bite me. So there's a lot of things that people think we have or are, which we're not. It's just we know how to handle the animal, and we understand the nature of the animal. And if you have that, then you can catch it. There's nothing I would do differently. I think the experience over the last couple of years have been very, very rewarding, not in terms of what I get out of it, but what I get to offer. I think, if you can educate people, removing the animals, saving the animals, those are rewarding things.